welcome to ETimes. I'm Pia Hangorani, getting you the review for this week's latest release, Vikram Vedha. Crafted out of the Tamil hit of the same name, Vikram Vedha is a neo-noir action thriller which is rooted in Betal Pachisi, a popular Indian folktale. Vikram, a top-billed officer of the Lucknow police force, is assigned to find and kill gangster Vedha Betal. However, Vedha surrenders himself to the police. During interrogation, he starts narrating stories to Vikram, which slowly starts changing the latter's own perception of good and evil. Conceptually, the film has been written well. The directors Pushkar and Gayatri, also the writers of the film, make it a point to leave the story's flow to the two central characters after establishing them sufficiently. Vikram and Vedha's parts have been written with a kind of finer detailing that works at so many levels, like Vedha's love for Raj Kapoor's songs, which has been used in action sequences. It's impressive how nuanced themes like these have been woven into the narrative. Nearly everything ties up at the end very neatly, without much wastage. In terms of execution, the film offers a degree of freshness and stays true to its world. Even with a non-linear narrative, it's not tough to keep track of the story's movement and the characters. Yes, the proceedings do feel slow at times and the climax feels a tad stretched, but the film delivers on a host of accounts. The use of Lucknow as a setting is really quite neat. In terms of balance, the film tilts towards Veda's character, which has been performed excellently by Hrithik. He's menacing, ruthless, and yet extremely emotional in parts. He imbibes the vibe of the character really well. He's effortlessly convincing as Vedha. You can't help but notice the dialect, which reminds you of the actor from his Super 30 avatar. That needed a little more attention. Saif, as an honest cop who thinks he knows what's right and wrong, perfectly complements Hrithik on screen. He's in control of his body language, he embraces the character's inner strengths, vulnerabilities, and depicts the gradual change in his thinking really well. Yes, one would have loved to see a little more of Saif in the story. The actor is in his classic form here, but he needed a little more to chew on. We go with 3.5 stars for Vikram Vedha. To sum it up, Pushkar and Gayatri, the writers-directors of the film, have pretty much stuck to the blueprint they created for the original, including the way they weave in the elements of folklore in it. It's a plus that they haven't changed the roadmap too much, and yet this one's worth a ride to the big screen. For more news and updates, stay tuned to ETimes.